So I am recording this. It is Friday morning, and of course, a lot has happened this week. I've been home. I'm not traveling or anything like that, but I've just been not available to record anything. I've been using videos that I had in my queue. I've not been able to even look at the news with what is going on, and I'm sure you know about the events of which I'm speaking, the deal that was made, which I don't even know particulars about it, on Wednesday. So I've been gone. I've been kind of gone day and night doing some various things. And so Wednesday night, I was dropping somebody off and they said, "Hey, did you hear about the deal?" And I said, "No." And then on Thursday, somebody told me that it was 7 years. Now, I don't know if that's true or isn't true. I don't know where they got their information. I don't know. And I haven't looked anything up. And I won't be able to look anything up until about Sunday. So I'm recording this Friday morning. This will air Saturday morning. And so I'm not going to have any time in which to, until Sunday, to be able to kind of look at things. So I will do a video on that, absolutely. And I'm sure all of you are in God's Word and looking at what He says. There's a couple other things that I'm going to be talking about. I made a couple of videos that sparked a lot of comments that will be addressed on He's Still Lying About the Rapture, and the one I think they know the dates. So those will be coming up as well once I record them. Hasn't happened yet. Also, I made a video on the revival, and I have an answer to you for something on that as well. Of course, I have to record that. So the videos next week will be more in line to kind of get caught up on those things. I would ask that in this time that you read Luke 21, because that's going to give you some information that will be helpful for you during this time. So it's just been a season of me being very, very, very busy, and we shouldn't be looking to me to see what goes on. I'm sure you're all in your word, but I do want to address it. The 7-year thing, I am not, and I've talked about this before, I'm not convinced about this 7-year thing, but that's not the point of the video. And although if that's true that they did say 7, that's super duper interesting, right? Okay, so I'm going to read today for all of you. This is Luke 21, beginning in verse 7. And again, I think you should read all of Luke 21, especially starting in verse 7 through the end of the chapter. But Luke 21, verse 7, here's what it says. So they asked him, saying, "Teacher, but when will these things be? And what sign will there be when these things are about to take place?" These are the signs and times of the end of the age. Because Jesus said we would know the sign, we would know the season, but we don't know the exact date. So they asked him, saying, "Teacher, but when will these things be? And what sign will there be when these things are about to take place?" And he said, "Take heed that you not be deceived. For many will come in my name, saying, 'I am he,' and the time is drawn near. Therefore do not go after them. But when you hear of wars and commotions, do not be terrified, for these things must come to pass first, but the end will not come immediately." Then he said to them, "Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be great earthquakes in various places, and famines and pestilences, and there will be fearful sights and great signs from heaven. And there will be all these things. They will lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and prisons, for you will be brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. But it will turn out for you as an occasion of testimony. Therefore settle it in your hearts not to meditate beforehand on what you will answer, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom which your adversaries will not be able to contradict or resist. You will be betrayed even by parents and brothers, relatives and friends, and they will put some of you to death. For you will be hated for all my name's sake. But not a hair of your head shall be lost. By your patience possess your souls." So go on and read the rest of Luke there. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.